I don't like tech.
You work in
And
tech.
yet you work in tech.
Yes. Isn't that the normal thing? People who work in tech don't like tech.
Yeah.
Because we know what it's capable of and how terrible
Definitely
it
had
can
the
be.
thought earlier that I was like, I don't like people, but I work with people. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's
Typically,
pretty much.
people who work in the service industry of any sort hate
people.
people.
Yeah,
It's
considering
just, it's different when I'm being a professional versus when I'm being just myself in existence outside of my work.
are they? Speaking of people, I have people in my chat complaining they don't have sounds. Why? They really
Why?
need to make presets for the sounds.
I mean,
Like, so I could just click like D&D preset, and anything I have let, you know, it's coming. Anything I let through for D&D will be enabled, and then I can click it, and it'll be like regular streams, and then I can be that way. I realize that it's probably like not a common use case, but like still. I don't imagine most people do the kind of stuff that we do with these, but still.
Now
Oh,
it's
what am
time
I
to
doing?
repair the relationship between Fee and
oh yeah.
because they got beef. Mostly Lara does.
Well, Fee's not helping.
Fee doesn't care. Can't tell me she cares.
Fee says she doesn't care. All right. The only person we need to go talk to is Emma.
That means I gotta do work.
Unfortunately. What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Oh, well, I guess I have Elliot first.
Aha.
Is that Elliot hanging out with
Safe for now.
Instructor Neidhart? Do we have Neidhart?
I think so. Let me see.
I think it's me.
I must pull up the list.
Because Xander's Thomas.
Neidhart. Yep, you are a scholar voice for Neidhart.
That took longer than I'd expected. I have preparations to make for tomorrow, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse myself. Oh, of course. Sorry to keep you. I realize that my voice for Elliot and my voice for Toma are very similar.
Mm.
Hey, Elliot.
Ghost talked to himself for the first 5 minutes of our stream.
Yes.
Huh? Huh? Oh, sorry, Irene. Didn't see you there. No worries. I was just surprised to see you and Instructor Neidhart together. What are you guys talking about? You know, just stuff. Oh, that reminds me. I really need to get back to the club right now about now. See you later.
Oh, he's being cagey.
That's suspicious.
Well, that was weird.
It was.
Doesn't seem like they were talking about anything too important, though.
Sus.
Green failed the perception.
Suspicious.
He failed the insight.
Mm-hmm.
He just failed.
Yep.
That was a bunch of nat ones
Mysterious
in
voices.
a row.
He can have all the nat ones. That's okay.
I could swear I just heard someone talking.
It was us.
It was us talking.
Oh, that's definitely you, D.
What do you mean? It's not. I don't know. He didn't show the potential while we were in Nord.
Okay, this character, I'm not going to tell you their name. I will play a snippet of their voice, because they do have
Is
a
it
voice.
Beryl?
It is not Beryl.
Emotional damage.
Girl.
But why Celtic?
So she is voiced by the same person that voices Emma, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Why emotional damage? Fair.
Um, okay. I have to cut this line very short. It's enough to get her voice snippet, but I have to cut it very short because she speaks in spoilers. So routing. There we go. Okay.
She sounds a little bit like Fee.
Yeah.
She does have kind of a similar cadence.
It's
but
also
she,
the tone.
yes, tone and cadence. But she does have a bit more emotional expression than Fee does.
Yeah. Okay, I got this, since it'll probably be you and me talking back to back.
These two
D.
characters
if
will
you
talk
want
to
to.
each other quite frequently. They will also
Yeah,
talk to
so-
Ring quite frequently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take this one, D, so you're just not talking to yourself.
Okay.
Oops.
Oops.
I knew I should have come with you.
I knocked my essential oil mister thingy over, but it's empty, so there was nothing in it.
Yeah, no oil crush today.
No, and you put like a bunch of water. You only put like 1 or 2 drops of oil in it. You don't put a ton.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's
back
more
to
so
where you
the
put
water,
spilling on
that
yourself
spills
before.
everywhere.
Yeah, and this is actually very tiny. It's just like literally a desktop one. Like it's designed to just sit on your desk.
Once upon a time, this has happened before on the stream.
Let's go! I said the line.
I was clicking into it, trying not to click too many times.
It seems pretty likely he's a key.
But
Huh? That voice sounds familiar.
no, it doesn't.
Uh,
Who's there?
who's there?
Sorry, I didn't
Good
mean
job,
to
D.
intrude. Huh? Oh, Emma, it's you. Wait.
It's a fucking cat.
Isn't that Black Cat?
Meow?
Reen, how long have you been there?
Oh, I was just passing by when I heard voices. So I started wondering where they were coming from. Wait. You were talking with someone, right? Where'd they go?
Well, I was talking to a friend with my Arcus. That communication functionality sure is convenient, isn't it?
You know it. Sorry I interrupted you then. I'll get out of your way if you want to go home back.
It's all right. We had just finished talking anyway. There's nothing you need to worry about. Nothing at all.
Okay, if you say so. Still, you really do know that cat then? Wait, it's not your cat, is it?
She's so offended. Just how dare you? No, it's not quite like that. If anything, she's like my supervisor.
The cat is?
Sorry, I meant my friend. Yes, the two of us have a real connection. Back when I first came to the academy, we kept running into each other. And after a few offerings of milk and cheese, we eventually struck up a friendship.
So that's how it was, huh? Seems pretty well behaved today. I take it she's in a good mood.
Meow.
Sassy. It certainly seems that way, doesn't it? There we go.
She hates every second of this.
The eyes are murder eyes. Look at the cat's eyes.
Look at those eyes.
The tails back and forth ever so slightly. Murder. Murder tail.
She's like, if this weren't for the fact of keeping up the facade, I would actually scratch you right now.
Anyway, I'm sure her owners and Trista must be getting worried, so I should take her back there. After all, it might cause some trouble if the instructors found a cat on the academy grounds.
Oh, right. I don't think anyone would actually care. Oh, Emma.
Yes? What is it?
You wouldn't happen to know her name, would you? She has owners in Trista. I'm sure they named her.
Ah, yes, you're right. Her name is Celine.
Ah, so that's her name. Celine, huh?
The murder eyes have returned.
Got a nice ring to
Jesus.
it. Got such shiny, silky looking fur. It really suits her.
It's not like I like you, baka.
Well, at least she knew she was a female. I'd been wondering up until tonight.
I thought the bow would have given it away. All right, Celine, let's get you home.
Meow.
He's so pissed.
I wish I could get her to cozy up with me. Like, wait.
Green's a cat person.
The cat
I
goes
know.
to the
I
cat.
know. I know.
But also the
Get your
innuendo.
mind
Yeah,
out of
that's-
the gutter.
It's the
But the
innuendo.
innuendo.
Normally,
Especially right
I'm not the
now.
first one to imply the innuendos, but you know. Next time I see her around, I'll have to give her some fresh milk. Yes, you can give the cat fresh milk throughout the game. That is a thing you can do. Hey, look, it's useless wearing bunny ears on a horse.
Amazing.
He's on a horse.
He's on
I
a
know,
horse.
right? Nice.
That's still very loud.
Return.
I guess there are cicadas around Trista, too. When I hear them, I always feel like that's when summer's really arrived.
Retiring for the day, Schwarzer?
Weird-ass cicadas was he hearing?
Instructor Neidhart. Yes. Are you heading out too?
Indeed. I have some business to take care of with my division, so I'll be returning there tomorrow. With that on the agenda, I thought it wise to finish the day's work early.
Your division? Oh, yeah. You were sent here by the Imperial Army, right?
Correct, though because of that, it's difficult to keep a regular schedule here. Anyway, while I'm here, I want to acknowledge the work you did during your field study last month.
You mean that incident in Nord?
The same. Reading the Army's report, it seemed that armed conflict with the Republican Army was a real possibility. While the Intelligence Division no doubt had a hand in resolving the conflict, you and the other members of your group played an integral part in averting a war. You deserve credit for that.
Thanks. You haven't been able to find out anything more about that man with the glasses, have you?
The one who hired the mercenaries and introduced himself as Gideon? Regrettably not. The Intelligence Division is looking into his identity, but they don't appear to have found anything yet.
Not that they told you.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if they had discovered something already, but chose not to share it with us.
Called it.
I see.
Schwarzer, I'll be the first to admit you performed admirably out there. But I assume you're aware that luck played a large part in your success?
Well,
Reading your report, the number of arbitrary decisions stood out to me. For an army to function, its members need to work together as a group, united under the will of its commander. As an organization, it can't perform at its best if its members disregard authority and act on instinct. You've already been over this in class, I believe?
Yes, Instructor. I realize now that our actions in Nord were rash, that they made things harder for the Lieutenant General. If it wasn't for our inexperience, we might have been able to capture the man with the glasses too.
If you understand that, I have nothing further to say on the matter. It's not my intent to belittle your efforts. Your report indicates that you were forced to make a number of split-second decisions. I'm not suggesting that there's no place for flexibility and independent thought in an organization like the Army, but it's vital for you to understand the reasoning behind and importance of that structure and to respect it.
Yes, Instructor.
Teaching cadets to respect and work within that system should be the job of their class's instructor. Though considering her background, I was foolish to expect that of her.
Her? You're talking about Instructor Sarah?
Indeed. Granted, she's quite skilled, but she lacks the disposition and diligence of a soldier. I understand she didn't come from an army background, but with her position, one would hope she would pick up on the basics.
Oh. So, do you know what
Lord.
Instructor Sarah did before she became an instructor
She
here?
was a bracer.
Oh? Is she keeping mum about that?
No,
I just
she has not
assumed you
told
were
us yet,
already
Instructor
aware. Before she came to Thor's, Sarah was...
It's not very becoming of a gentleman to go around broadcasting a lady's
She was
secrets,
just
you
hovering
know.
in the background. She heard her name when she was summoned.
Instructor
She's a
Sarah?
bracer or bracer adjacent.
There's a reason she's called the Purple Lightning. She heard her name and she was there.
Yep.
Instructor Valentine.
I totally understand where you're coming from. You meet a beautiful, captivating lady and you want to know more. But don't let hard-headed officer types like our
Pause here
friend
for a second when
here
she stopped
rub
talking.
off on you too much. Got it? You always play by the rules, and you'll find yourself in a jam someday when you encounter people who don't.
How
Instructor?
close are her hair and his
You're one to
robe to
talk.
your eyeballs, Ghost?
Sorry, say that again?
How
What?
close in color is her hair and his robe color?
Yeah, that's
vastly
I'm curious.
different.
Okay, good.
Okay, I thought so. Cool.
Her hair looks like pink with some red in it. and his
Yes.
cloak is very purple.
So she's called Purple Lightning, but yet her hair is like the pink that's not quite pink purple in Trail's lore. I would call it pink, which is
Yeah.
why I was like, wait, purple for her? Yeah.
Her weaponry is purple.
Because her hair is definitely
Other-
got tones of that, but like it's
Other
definitely
parts
purple, so.
that I can't talk about will explain more of her nickname.
Okay, I was like, if it's her hair, that's not right, in my opinion.
It's
But we've
not-
had other misconstrued purples.
Part
before
of it
in
is
Trail's
her
lore, so
hair. Part of it is because it's the pink, not purple, but pink, but purple.
It's yes, exactly. It's the purple.
That is part of it.
From Trail's
But there is
so, yeah.
more to the reasoning that she has the nickname than what is shown here.
Like Ren's hair. It's the same shade as that, basically.
Yeah, there is more to her nickname than just the
Yeah.
supposed hair color.
Yeah.
I hardly think a capricious instructor who leaves everything to chance is capable of guiding our cadets to greatness.
Well, of course, I couldn't do a better job than the ace of the 4th Armored Division. Or was that the Provincial Army? I mean, you've got the whole tradition and status are everything mindset down pat.
He's like, I'm
really
gonna
don't
just
seem to
slowly back away.
First Sharon, now Instructor Neidhart. Instructor Sarah almost seems like she's spoiling for a fight.
Who do we have here? Well, if it isn't Instructor Sarah and Instructor Neidhart.
I'll take a guess what this character is.
Who the fuck this?
Thomas.
Really?
Yep, that's Thomas's voice.
Oh.
Ah,
Instructor Thomas?
Oh, and young Reen is with you too. Simply marvelous.
I wasn't lying when I said his manner of speaking is weird.
It looks like you're having a downright jolly time. Would you mind if I joined you?
He's also 100% hamming it up to show them and keep them from being so obnoxious. So he's going to be over the top obnoxious.
I'm not sure that would be.
Actually, I was just thinking. Come along, Reen. We need to hurry back to the dorms now.
We
Right
do?
now.
Oh, but
Yes.
while we're all together like this, what say we have a few drinks together and enjoy some quality faculty bonding time? I heard the two of you really know how to hold your liquor.
Wow.
I'm afraid I really must.
Shade
I've
thrown.
actually just been hit with the overwhelming urge to drink alone in my room tonight.
Now, there's no need to be shy. We're all friends here.
Jesus.
Oh, I know. Why don't you come along with us, Reen? We can't float a beer your way quite yet, but I'd be happy to treat you to something else.
What
no,
else do you
it's
have?
quite all right.
They have like regular drinks.
Root beer.
The root beer, actually, unironically, root beer is actually a very common drink for underage characters in the series.
Yeah, because
Unironically,
it's not actually
I mean,
beer.
it's pretty common, yeah.
but like 100% juice and coffee and root beer are like the three main non-alcoholic drinks that you will see characters drink in the series.
Coffee.
Some characters do like tea, Celtic, but tea is not as common as the other three. But there are a few characters that definitely do tea times.
You teachers are always so busy, I'd hate to get in the way of your quality bonding time.
Rain.
So, if you'll excuse me,
Back
I'll
away
be sure to let
slowly.
Sharon know that you're having dinner out tonight, Instructor.
No, Reen, well, wait!
Well, shall we be off?
I
Revenge.
couldn't possibly. I
Sweet,
need to
sweet
depart
revenge.
early tomorrow morning, so I really must insist.
She's like so heartbroken.
She's like, my star pupil has left me behind.
Abandoned. Betrayed.
I've been abandoned, betrayed. Reed. Schwarzer,
She was
help me.
bamboozled.
She was bamboozled.
Bamboozled again.
Bamboozled again.
Oh my god.
I think this might be a D broken. I think she broke more than anybody in this.
Ah, good, good.
Oh, Nightheart and Thomas and Sarah. The three of them
I just really
combined.
feel for Sarah. I sympathize with her. I feel so bad for her right now.
The three of them combined are so good.
We just don't have a Xander broken button, or I think we do now.
We have one for everybody.
It's just that mine has gone the most because I'm a laughy person. I can't help it.
I mean, I break a fair.
I'm not even gonna deny. I was getting tears in my eyes from that one, so you know it's cool. Not my regular dry eyeballs, laughy tears.
I still feel like
No.
I have the most brokens out of all of us.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the check command is.
Nope.
That was really bright, and that scared me.
There's track group.
Oh, it's track. Okay.
Well, you've been broken blank times.
The stupid,
Ha-ha!
stupid has been broken times.
Ha ha!
The answer to Mira's query is yes.
Okay, but why is? Oh, they shouldn't hold back on the request this time.
That works.
Must do. Okay.
I have successfully evaded being broken. The tracker has not been keeping track of me, therefore I win.
No,
It may have actually been actually broken. I don't know if it's been updating or not properly.
Yeah, commands. Okay, here we go. Custom.
I win.
There's also no broken next command. Just putting it out there. We don't have one for Xander.
What? Oh, there's a dueling for souls. I forgot that was a thing I created
You
forever
have a lot you
ago.
forgot on here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't. Let's see. Get broken.
Aha!
Okay, so the question is now does it work? Track or broken. I can't spell. There we
That's
go.
better.
I feel like I've been cheated. Surely it's not been that many.
It's up there, yeah.
It's a lot. Because you break yourself a lot when you stumble over your phrases.
Well, no.
No.
You have broken yourself saying the wrong thing a number of
If
times.
she laughs because she messes up a word, that's not the same as stumbling over phrases.
I'm
I
not
don't make her
I'm not
broken for
normally the one
stumbling.
that always does the broken. That's not normally always me. I
It's
only
like
do it a
if
couple
you
times.
have to delay your line because you're laughing too hard. That's I don't do it just because you can't like use your words properly because I have that problem a lot. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you're laughing because it's funny, then that's what's different. Yeah.
That's why I feel like it's been padded. I feel like whoever's been updating it has been updating it incorrectly. I feel cheated.
Don't blame me.
I do blame you.
Don't blame me. I didn't do it.
I do blame you.
I don't always type in the chat, so
No, I don't care. I blame you.
that's not how that works.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's your dream.
It's your stream. It's your command.
Yeah, but I'm not the one that types it in all the time.
Yeah, but you always go, Mira broken. I'm like, no, I am not broken.
That
I
doesn't
only do
mean
it
I
when it's
get it.
required.
This does not mean that it gets typed in when I say it. I don't
You
have a voice
also
to
broken a few
text.
times, and he's counted it from like other things like D&Ds.
I have counted some D&Ds.
Ha ha! It is padded.
To be fair, I've also counted some. I've also counted.
Padded.
I've counted one of D's from D&D as well, and I've counted myself from D&D. So,
Yeah.
because if you track mine, I've been broken 14 times, and that's not all been from trails.
I
Do you
feel
want to
like
do
you've
a
been
reset?
broken
We'll
more.
start fresh.
Yes.
I'll have to look into how to do that because I don't know how.
Next time, we'll figure it out.
All right, it's the first day of hand since we switched over to some uniforms. It'll get hot later, but it's nice right now, so I may as well get the show rolling. The rolling show. You know the lawyer Pokemon? I have no idea. All right.
The lawyer Pokemon?
Oh.
Huh?
I don't get it.
It's Ho-Oh. What?
I don't get it, Celtic.
Because
Celtic
they're
use
a
confusion.
phoenix, right? Oh.
Wow.
It's a three-liner. It was a three-liner. Okay.
Whoa.
Well,
Right.
I'm playing music.
It's not stopping. You're just now playing until it's done playing, apparently. It's not stopping.
What button?
Oh, there we go. I'm not sure why
One of your
that's
buttons.
on
Keep the
this.
music
Your
going.
Yeah.
Why are you out here, Sarah? Are you
This
standing
is
guard?
hilarious. Is that on the soundboard?
Yeah, no. It can be, but it's not.
No, my boy!
That is. Father, help!
Hold on, Celtic. I got you. Whoa, that is wrong.
Oh. Nope. There we go.
What the fuck is this music? Hold on.
At least the second time you were in the right key.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. No, those are the wrong notes. What the fuck?
Don't ask me. I can't play it well enough. Which admittedly it's been a while since I practiced, so that's on me.
What?
How long has it been called souls for your channel points?
Yes. I
It's also not
leg-
labeled as that on your actual channel, but
no. I tried to change it and it didn't save. I gotta look into that. I
well, whatever.
made it souls for gosh. I think when I set up all those
I learned
commands.
something new today.
I think when I set up those commands it was listed as souls. But I think souls are a separate currency. I don't think that they're the same thing.
You can make them also called souls for your channel points.
Correct. I was gonna do something different for them. I just couldn't think of anything. But souls is supposed to be like Streamlabs. I don't think the
It
roulette
was
one
supposed
works.
to be like the betting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, the roulette one
what's the bet
doesn't
one?
work. I need to look into that because that's a default one that's supposed to work and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
The quotes work. And
Oh, yeah.
crittles.
Criddles.
Yeah, he said quote, and it came up with a random quote. Criddles.
Criddles.
What was crit? I don't remember when you said criddles.
You said Criddles.
Me?
You
No, he
said crit.
No, Gross said Criddles.
I said criddles? What did I say
I
criddles?
think. Which one of us said? One second, I'll find it.
I don't know why some of the
That's why
commands
I'm
aren't
like,
working.
what do
so
you
I was like,
mean I said criddles? I feel like I would
forget
remember
which one of
that.
us said Criddles.
normally we put like a who said it behind it, but for some reason we didn't for that one. It was probably
Why did that
me.
Search that.
Okay, who do we want?
There we go.
The only person we're not at rank 5 with yet is Usis.
Do some digging here. Deep dive. Let's go to you, sister.
He is an option. Hey, look, it's Crow. I get to talk to myself.
Good.
See, I told you, T. The tea here is
Oh, he's
considerable
fancy. Of course he
quality.
drinks tea.
Looking pretty comfortable. You been coming here often lately? You might say that. I've been kind of in some bothersome circumstances, as it were. Oh? Well, pay it no mind. It's nothing but a trifle, really. Internal server error. There's your answer. I wonder what's
Well-
going on. Maybe I should ask him. You know, you can always come to me if you've got something waiting on your mind, Eustace. Willing to listen or help out or whatever you need. I really meant it when I said it was just a trifle. But that said, having you around may make things easier when they arrive.
That's fair. Par for the course.
Ah, nothing's more relaxing than a good cup of tea. I'm kind of surprised you treated me, though. Think nothing of it. Consider it an advance payment of sorts. See, that sounds ominous when I don't know what you're paying me for. And here they come now. Oof.
Mm.
Alright, who wants to be our two upper class students?
It's not Patrick, is it?
No, these are just two random upper class students.
Fucking Patrick. I'm looking at clips, so somebody else go.
Good day. It appears our paths have crossed once again. Standard, go.
Is this one of your friends from Class 7?
That he is. They're upper class second years, from what I can tell. If you have business with me, I'd appreciate if you made it brief.
Well, how shall I put this?
It was Mira who said Criddles.
I did?
Yes.
What? For what?
I'll send you the link.
Please do, because I like that. We just wanted to ask you once again if you'd be interested in accompanying us to the salon.
Oh, now I get it. As I've told you before, I'm afraid I have little interest in spending the days being pampered. And as you can see, I have a prior arrangement with a friend of mine.
I see. Well, terribly sorry to interrupt.
But should you have a change of heart, we would love to see you there.
I think the ID would be BM instead of their names. I think it's just a letter because it's counting like broken M that translates to Mira. Broken D translates to D. I think it's
Yes.
literally the ID of the character is MD.
Nope. Try capitals. You could even bring your friend along if you'd like.
Constitution just snaps off towards Islam with a look of disappointment. So, I see people started inviting you up to the salon again. Indeed. While I was able to dissuade them for a while, it seems as if
I
they've all steeled
remember.
themselves for another salvo.
Yes.
I found that the haughtier the noble is, the easier and more satisfying it is to reject their invitation. Finding the words to decline more subdued ones, like the ones we just spoke to, is much more difficult. So you used me as an excuse to keep them away. Clever. I don't think those two had any ulterior motives, though. They just looked like they wanted to talk to you. If that were the case, then there would be no reason to invite me to the salon now, would there? Inviting you someplace exclusive is probably tied to their noble pride. People probably started inviting you again because you're not as hard to approach as you used to be. So this all comes back to you then? Yeah, I don't know about that. More importantly, why don't you take them up on their offer sometime? Well, might be full of snooty people, but I'm sure there'll be more students like them who simply want to talk to you. Perhaps I will, if the motivation strikes. But you'll be accompanying me if I do. Sure.
Criddles.
Really? Usus, come
Criddles.
on.
So close, but yet so far.
I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, I remember.
It's like, I thought it was Mira, it was like Criddles, but yeah, it was.
I was gonna say, I thought I was right. I thought it was Mira. Because we all had a good laugh about that one.
I was trying to look up in Discord on the All Eclipse channel and it didn't work, so I had to go back to your actual Twitch thing and like find the published clip in the depths of the clip spot of the folder. So I got there, but it took a little bit. So
Okay.
I'm like, yep, that's a me flunder. Yup.
The fact that I can see the code kind of makes me aggravated, but also the fact that I don't have to fix it makes me happy. Yeah, see, I'm the one that has to fix it. It's just not going to be fun to me. But that's okay. No big deal. I'll figure it out probably this weekend. Unless it's an easy fix I can do later. Alright. Now who do we want to talk to? We have Emma, the Marcus, a creepy laugh, Usus, not Usus, we already did Usus, Elisa, Sarah, Gaius.
ooh. At
Dealer's
first I was
choice.
like, Emma has some splaining to do, and then I was like, we should go back to apologize to Sarah because we were rude. And then I was like, or Elisa.
Hold on, I must accept and try and beat Celtic.
Mhm.
Hey, Celtic won.
Oh.
Good job.
Meanwhile, there's me that's just get wrecked, scrub.
I win one. All right. So, do we go to Sarah? Do we go to Emma? Do we go to Elisa?
Those
We only
are my
have
logical arguments.
two
I
currently.
think we owe Sarah an apology.
I don't, but that's just me. I actually
No.
really like Sarah. Sarah's a great character.
I also appreciate Sarah a lot.
Wait, is this what it's like to like someone so much that you just want to keep teasing them? Is that Sarah?
I
Anyway,
think she just likes to play with people but like in an innocent way.
Yeah, but we're teasing her right now.
We are teasing her, but she also dishes it back out to us. So, I mean, you know.
She also sets herself up for it.
She honestly does.
So what you're saying is every time you guys tease me, I set myself up for it.
I didn't say every time anybody does.
I don't
just
think
said
that's
anytime
true.
Sarah does. There's a difference. You're not Sarah.
Anybody who leaves an opening to be sassed at, I mean, I'm just gonna do it.
That is accurate. I do that way too frequently.
Okay, let's boogie.
Huh. Wonder what she's heading out onto the highway for. I mean, it is her, so I probably don't need to be too concerned. Should I follow after her?
Yes.
Yes, Snoop.
Snoop.
Right.
Go sleuth.
Let's go. Also, bear in mind, Sarah is not that much older than us.
That doesn't make me feel better.
I think she's 20?
I thought she said she was like 30 something.
Yeah.
No. She's not that old. I don't
You said she was like our age.
I think I do believe I got her age wrong, which is very possible. Let me look.
Oh.
Okay. She is 25 at this time period. She is our age in the newer games, because the newer games take place a few years after this. So, I'm not completely wrong. I'm just wrong on how old she is in the timeline. So she is 25 at this, 24, 25, depending on when her birthday falls in the timeline of when this is.
So my internal age. That's how I feel all the time.
Is she planning on taking all of them on by herself?
She'll be fine.
Looks like I've got no shortage of dance partners today. All right, time's a wasting, so let's get started. Hope you all can keep up.
Instructor.
Reen, what are you doing out here?
It's too dangerous to fight this on your own. Let me help.
Aw, I'm touched. Again, her weapons, not that purple. Just saying.
Yes, but that is what they consider purple. It's like I said, it's just like her
Quote-unquote
hair.
purple.
They look
They do mention her, though.
maroon.
Very, very coordinated. Yeah. Okay. I think I've got this though. Why don't you just sit back and watch? And begin.
Wow, there's not much to watch here.
So enthralling.
So enthralling. Much learned.
There we go. Easy peasy.
Wow. You beat those monsters so hard, I almost felt bad for them.
Haha, how'd you like that? Willing to admit how awesome and cool your instructor is now?
Well, I can't deny your skill, at least. So you came here to train, then?
Pretty much. I wander out here every now and then to lay into the wildlife. A gal's gotta stay in shape somehow, you know.
I guess I looked pretty dumb rushing in to help, tried to help you out, huh?
That's not entirely true. I appreciate the sentiment, at least. Seeing you dashing in, all worried about little old me, it made me smile. Alas, dear Reen, I don't want to break your sweet young heart, but we're teacher and student. It'd never work out.
tragic. How will I ever cope?
Anyway, now that you're here, you might as well get in on the fun. Think of it as a special private lesson just for you.
Well, ignoring how staggeringly easy it would be to misinterpret that.
Emotional damage.
Sure, I'll join you. In fact, I'd be glad to.
Attaboy.
He joined her in a wild brawl against animals, and after he'd spent the last of his stamina, he made his way back to the dorm. What a phrase.
Phrasing.
Okay, now who do we talk to?
Either we roll for it or somebody else choose. I gotta go get Sudafed. My nose is stuffy.
Oh. I'm dumb. Don't mind me.
Okay, do we do Emma, Fee, Machias, Elisa, Gaius? Don't make me roll a d6.
Sorry, I'm doing something.
Sander?
Roll the d6.
Okay.
I am so dumb. Okay.
What?
I recently replaced my mouse because the side panels were just getting destroyed, and I forgot to get the battery thing from the packaging because it's the Razer Naga.
Yes.
It has like the charger pack thing on the bottom of it that you need to get out of the packaging. And I threw out the packaging already.
Ooh, that's
and I
not
threw out
good.
the packaging. But the good thing is, it's the same model of mouse. I just got a newer one. So I just popped the charger thing off the old one and put it on the new one.
That'd be fine. Yeah.
I mean,
Is
that
it
should
a
work.
I feel like
It was running out
of
of battery. It was running out of battery, and I was so confused as to why it was running out of battery. And I'm like, placing it on the dock, I'm like, why are you not charging? And then I put 2 and 2 together.
All right, so we have Emma 1, Fee 2, Machias 3, Elisa 4, Gaius
Celtic
5.
rolled it. We got a 5.
Okay, Gaius rolled. Gaius, it
Celtic
is.
got you covered.
I rolled a 2, so it would have been Fee.
Oh, well. I'm just gonna go nap
I
then.
want to roll in d6. Fine. That's a d6. 3.
That would have been Machias.
But your 2 plus her 3 equals 5. So there you go.
Hi, dog. I am dumb. There we go.
Oh no, you got challenged, Mira.
What to draw? What to draw?
Planning on spending the day on your artwork, I take it?
Yeah, it's an art club thing.
Just art club things.
So her hair is apparently colored cerise.
Neat.
Sarah's hair?
Yes. And her weapons are also cerise to match her hair.
Fuck is cerise.
It is a bright red pink.
Yeah, so it's not purple.
Yep.
Anyways.
The assignment is to draw something that's important to us and present our piece to the club. Struggling to figure out what I should draw, though.
I wonder if I can help out with this one. Maybe it'd help if we talked about it together?
Just might. I'd appreciate the help. Something important to me.
Well, this is about the last thing I expected to do when I woke up today.
I wanted to practice drawing people anyway, so this works out perfectly. 2 birds, 1 stone, as they say.
You may have a point, but it's still kind of embarrassing. I did say I'd help you out, though, and I'm not going back on my word.
Thanks.
Just be glad you're not naked, Reen.
Oh, right. I received a letter from home a few days ago. From Thomas, specifically.
No, for some reason my brain just completely forgot that I was Reen for a second. Oh, that's nice. Hard to believe it's already been a month since we were there. What did you write a video about?
He said that everyone's doing well, as always. Things are still tense at Zender Gate and the Watchtower, though.
I see. Wonder who that G person behind all of this is, anyway.
Oof.
That specific one hurts me on a fundamental level. Because it's so bad. He clearly had some kind of objective, but I couldn't say what it was.
Everyone has something that they wish to protect in their lives. I want to protect my hometown, my family, and the whole of Class 7. But I don't think it's right to sacrifice others to do so.
Yeah, I agree. We've still got a long way to go before we're strong enough to protect everything that's important to us. I'm just glad to have your help, guys.
Likewise. Wow, I didn't expect this conversation to get so serious.
What's wrong?
Could you move your head back a bit, Reen? Seemed to have moved out of place while we were talking.
Sorry about that. Being a model is pretty tough.
Stop moving, Reen.
Yeah.
Looking at
Yeah,
Ren
Reen.
versus Sarah's hair color, Sarah's was definitely more red than Ren's was. Ren's is more pink for sure. Same. Now what is he doing?
I'm looking at something.
You get distracted very easily.
What did I cause
Yes.
now?
No, it was unrelated to anything here. It was something different. Equally as important, but something different. All right.
Oh, okay.
I repeat, Ghost gets distracted very easily.
Yes.
Established.
This is a well-known fact.
I know.
Is this Patrick?
No.
I'm looking to see.
Just the Krusty Krab.
No, this
No,
is
this
Patrick.
Not a Krusty Krab.
No, Chris.
Patrick. That's the name of the restaurant.
I'm assuming it's Patrick. I don't remember. I say, hey, you.
Who was Patrick?
Oh, it is
It
Patrick.
is fucking Patrick. I don't think we've signed him yet. It's not. I don't think he has.
Was like, have we had a
He talked his first
He's not a
time.
voice. Yeah, he's been voiced so far.
Yeah. Who needs a voice still?
You're
Probably still
slightly
me.
behind Xander still.
Okay. Patrick is a small enough character that I won't talk to myself too often. Oh. Hey, Patrick. I see you're hard at work again as the student council's errand boy. Though I can hardly imagine a more fitting role for the ringleader of a class of misfits.
Well, fuck you too.
A ringleader? What?
He almost seemed kind of down after last month. Like he regretted what he said. But it looks like we're back to the old Patrick again. What are you smiling about? I hope you're not expecting an apology for what I said last month. Because if so, you'll be waiting a long time. I admit, losing my composure like that wasn't befitting of my status as a member of the nobility.
It was not.
But yeah, I get it, I get it. I don't feel bent out of shape or anything, so let's just put it behind us, okay? Trying to feign nonchalance, are you? Always have to be the cool one, don't you, Schwarzer? No matter. I'll leave you to take care of whatever menial chores you've been saddled with today. I have no intention of letting you get the better of me again in the classroom or in combat, so be ready.
Alright, Patrick. Alright, bud.
What was that all about?
He's jealous.
I guess that means he really has been dwelling on what happened last month this whole time. He's not half bad after all. I like that Reen interprets his, like, as I'm living rent-free in your head, and you cannot get over the fact that
Pretty much.
you
I mean,
were
he's
a
not
jerk.
wrong.
He's jealous. Somebody's real jealous right now. He thinks Class 7 is too cool, and he wishes he was part of them.
Yeah, all this is the same thing that happens every time. Alright.
Do you want to use a key?
So, fun fact, you can't put Laura and Fee in the party together.
Oh my gosh.
They will not let you.
Por qué? Really? They won't let them work together right now. Whatever.
Right, got it. Doesn't seem like I'll be able to invite them both.
Wow.
Yep, that's because they haven't resolved themselves.
Well, why didn't you resolve them?
We can't until the field study because that's apparently part of our field studies.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, so who do we want to bring in here? Let's bring
Who did we have last time?
Laura Gaius Machius? I think it was Laura Gaius Machius Eustace Emma. think. Let's bring Fee, Lisa, Elliot, Jesus, Gaius. No, I don't want to do that. No. Let's switch out Gaius. No,
I'm
actually.
trying to look and see who it was.
Let's do that. Because now we have at least a voice for everybody. Me and Mira have 2. But at least there's a voice everybody has.
You
Actually,
had here we go. Almost got it. Okay. You had Laura and Usus for support, and then you had Reen, Emma, Fee, and Gaius for the attack party last time.
Okay, so I should bring Elliot instead of Usus. Because I want to try to... No, because Usus is a lower level. I want to try to get the lower leveled
That's fine. I'm just
ones
telling
in
you who it
here.
was.
Yeah, no, you're fine. As much as I want Elisa in there, she is one of the higher levels, so I'm going to switch Elliot out. I guess it doesn't really matter.
People
because
gotta get good.
Yeah, that'll work. Let's have a look at the elevator panel first. Bring what we just go down to the 4th floor now. Are you referring to those rules you hypothesized last month?
I don't know how it's possible, but I have a weird feeling your theory is probably right. But we should see for ourselves.
Right. Time to get this month's investigation started. Looks like the next light's lit up. That means the 4th floor is open now.
Ugh.
It looks like you were right after all.
Yeah, let's head on down.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
This wind.
What's up, guys?
The wind in here feels like it did in the ancient quarry in the Nord Highlands. I suspect the higher elements may be at work here.
So the same phenomenon that occurred in Nord is happening here? Why are you so angry, Fee?
I think that's her thinking hard face.
Oh, that's yeah. She's
She
really
has an RBF.
concentrating.
It's okay. She can't help herself.
Well, let's be extra careful in here, okay? I think the monsters will be even stronger than what we've dealt with on the previous floors, too. Stay in your guard, everyone.
Of course.
Gee, it's almost like if you go down farther, things get harder.
The deeper we go, the more weird it gets.
True.
Getting more ancient with the depths.
All right, let's get started.
Ooh, it's a Stantler.
Now it's Audrey, too.
Times 3.
Doesn't Audrey have multiple heads by the end of the musical?
I don't remember.
Depends on which ending you get.
I know it gets bigger.
I thought it ended up, if I remember, well, maybe I could be wrong.
I haven't watched that musical since I was in high school, so.
Same, honestly. My high school performed it, and that was the last time I watched it.
Yeah, same. I watched the audience of that one. That was fun.
They still have all those posters up, by the
Oh,
way.
do they really? It's hilarious.
Yes, they do. They do. I was
like how nothing ever changes in the hallway. Cool.
I'm just
seems to be a treasure chest
why
here.
is this? Why are these still up? Why aren't you guys showing anything new? They have all the stuff that was there. They have like one new poster, T.
Classic.
And I'm just like, okay.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Still not done?
I know they've had other showings and musicals performances since that has happened.
See, my school
Guess they just
never
couldn't
really
be bothered to change it. Yeah.
my school never really put up anything like that. So
It was a big deal at the time. I don't know why it's still a big deal now, but you know.
Yeah, I don't get it.
our school just kind of like word of mouth everything for like their shows. And like there might be some posters in like the fine arts hallway. Have a good night, Celtic. But there was never like huge promotion stuff for any of their plays.
The entrance, the main entrance for students to our school.
Entrance. Yeah.
The east side entrance,
No, the west
yeah.
side entrance. Sorry, we're backwards.
Whichever one had the buses come in. Anyways,
Because the east
that's
is
where
the other way. Yeah.
it was right next to the auditorium, and above the auditorium they would have posters. And you would think after 10 plus years they would change the posters. No, they're still there, and I'm just sitting there like, huh. You know, I watched that one. I performed in that one.
But I guarantee you, the sport hallways changed at least 3 times since we.
Oh, I'm sure it has. Not to mention they were going through so much like construction towards the end of
that happened
when we were there.
And it
So
finished, and then they did more, and then that also finished. So
yeah.
Yeah, my high school finally built the auditorium that they were talking about building while I was there. Because our auditorium, the only auditorium one we had was one attached to the middle school, because at one point the middle school was the high school. And so when they split up and built the new high school, moved all the high school over there, they had plans to build the auditorium and ran out of funding. And so they didn't get to build it. But now it's built but I haven't seen anything. I haven't gone there and seen anything in it. I just know it exists.
Come on then. Okay.
yeah, you've driven by my high school.
The battle's
and
over.
I've pointed
Yes.
out to
Stay
it
alert,
generally.
everyone.
So, but yes, we have a fine arts side and then a sports side of the building to enter. Yeah.
Yep.
Ours had
Basically.
a hallway for what they considered extracurricular, which was sports and fine arts both.
Did you ever tell Ghost about the time that we held a protest against the football team?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, there was this.
We made it through.
It was like what, our sophomore year?
Something,
That
I don't remember.
we were doing like a pep rally, and the football team was like, yeah, we would like to thank the students and Orange Crew and our parents. And the whole entire band is sitting there like, motherfuckers, we're at every single one of your games. Hello?
Over 100 of us, mind you, probably at
Over
that point, so.
Everyone, without saying a word, just looked at each other, and the band director is like about to get ready to do the school song, and we all just looked at her and shook our heads like, nah. And then she's like, come on guys, we'll talk about this later. She begged us to
This
just
one's
play.
dangerous. Stay on your
Please
toes.
play.
My turn.
So we played the most unenthusiastic pep rally song ever.
Go.
And then, like, what was
It's
it?
my
Like a
turn.
few days later, there was an actual announcement over the
My
announcement
turn.
thanking us specifically. We're like, motherfuckers.
We are here all the time for you.
It was to the point where it's like, my brother's about to go to high school,
Okay.
and I've looked at him, I'm like,
It's my.
if you ever get called up to thank people for their support to the
I'll
football
handle it.
team, you better
It's my
fucking
turn.
include the band, dude. And he's like, I know.
Forget the band.
Don't forget the band.
Battle's over.
And we never had that problem much because a lot of our band and choir consisted of football players and sports and just sports people in general. Like
Yes. CR's didn't.
Ours-
we had like
A few.
we had like a couple cheerleaders, I think.
There was like 2 football players.
we had,
Yeah.
I think between all of the choirs, because we had I guess say all. We had 2 choirs. We had a general choir and then we had an audition only choir. Between the 2 of them, we had probably half of the football team. And we had a good number of them also in band. Our literally our star quarterback, who took us to state my junior year, was also one of the lead soloists in our choir.
Yeah, see, no, we didn't.
He was a
Specifically like marching
phenomenal
band,
singer.
pep style, yeah, rally band, like
Yeah.
See, our pep band was our marching band.
Yep.
Like we marched out
Football
to
was
the
in-
field
yeah.
to play that, and then like our volleyball and basketball were all volunteer, but
Yep.
we all our school was very much like, if you come support them, they'll come support you, which actually logistically worked. Like there were a number of times where
I don't think you could pay the football players that was there when we were there
God,
to
no.
go to any of our stuff.
they don't care.
for us, we had a competition that was we had a competition that was hosted in one of the schools in the area. I don't remember which one, if it was ours or if it was one of the other 2 high schools. I don't remember now. But literally the whole football team and the cheer squad, people who weren't in band, showed up at the thing and were screaming their heads off at us as we marched. Like,
Yeah, no.
No.
it was our school was like very much, at least at the time, was very much a fine arts focused. Nowadays
Our
they're
athletics
much more
were
school.
discouraged from doing anything else other than the sport you chose.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Ours
Actively discouraging any other things other
yeah.
than sport activity.
Ours it has transitioned more toward that direction now. But at the time I was there, like
Which was dumb because it was like
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do stuff for marching band to do things, and it would literally just be a singular afternoon. And they're like, yeah, no, you gotta choose this or that. And I'm like, but why?
yeah. So we had
Oh yeah, part of my not making a volleyball sophomore year was because, well, A, sprained ankle, severely sprained ankle, and then B, I was also had a conflicting interest with the band, and they knew that. So yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had a good number of people, like a good number of the back and forth, thankfully, at ours. My previous high school, the one I went to out with Micah, that one was sports everything. Do not expect
sorry.
the sports people to do anything with you ever. Yeah, it was. That one was much more typical, but thankfully the one I graduated from at the time was much more fine arts centered. Now it's shifted and is more sports centered than it used to be, but It is what it is.
I just wanted to share the one moment of the whole entire band. And I'm just going to say this. Not everyone in this band got along with each other. Like, there was people in own sections that hated each other. I still say, to this day, one of the guys absolutely fucking hated me, D. I'm sure multiple of them did. I think you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
You can make a couple guesses.
You can make it, yeah. But in that one moment where we all had the same exact thought, it was beautiful.
Okay, but then here's my question. Did you guys have a fist fight breakout on your practice field?
We wouldn't have dared because we would have been murdered by our directors.
Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't go well for the ones that did.
Because we knew better. So,
They should have known better. They did know better. It didn't stop it from happening. It was just
That's
two
their
guys, a senior and a freshman. Because the freshman became section leader and told the senior what to do because he was section lead. And the senior wanted nothing of it and jumped the freshman. And so the two of them got into a fist fight on the field. And the drum majors had to pull them apart. And that was the immediate end of practice. And they were escorted back to the office of our band director. And the drum majors got everybody back, got everything cleaned up. We had to clean up the whole thing. When we left, which we were the last people to leave, they were still getting yelled at and screamed at through the doorway. Like, we could still hear them. This had been like 45 minutes. And they were still getting screamed at. And we're like, all right, we're just going to leave now. Because...
Yeah, no, the people who didn't like each other, it was more of a, I will tolerate your presence just for this whole thing to work. But as soon as like band was done, it was just like an immediate, I'm not talking to you, you're not talking to me. We understand each other.
I mean,
moving
that's how it went afterward. But for whatever reason, that day, everything just boiled over. And man, did that do a number to the rest of the band.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anyway.
Yeah, sorry for the distraction.
No, we're good. I got also just as distracted. You claim I get distracted. Gosh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, mostly.
To be fair, Lisa's the only one that took damage. We kept targeting her for some reason.
It seems stronger than anything we've tangled with in here so far.
It's looking more and more like the hypothesis I came up with is right on the money. It feels like someone or something is testing us. At least that's the impression I get. So a test, is it? That does sound plausible. We don't have enough information right now to make a guess. But if we keep on pushing deeper into these ruins, maybe we'll find something that...
Shuka shuka.
What was that?
It sounds like it came from somewhere in this building.
This hasn't happened before, has it?
I think we should head up for now and assess the situation. Let's head back to the elevator room.
Yay!
Ooh.
What?
Oh. Big old door.
A red door? This totally wasn't here before.
Yeah, I doubt we could possibly have overlooked something like this obvious. I wonder if the appearance of this door is what caused that tremor earlier.
It's possible. I've seen enough of this building that I could believe almost anything. Regardless, it bears investigating. You're right. You'll give us a clue that'll lead us to some answers about this place. Any others began investigating the door?
Why hasn't Emma said anything?
Could find no sign.
It's because she knows.
She
She
must know
knows.
something.
She knows. She knows.
It's no good. This thing's not going to budge.
They
I can
rolled
hardly
poorly on their
believe all
lockpicking
those
skill.
cuts didn't leave a single trace.
Doesn't look like my orbital staff or arch are going to have any effect either.
It's got to be made of some material we've never even heard of before.
You got some plastic explosives again there, Fee? You want to try that?
I doubt even my military grade explosives would do much.
Yeah.
Thank you for
I
remembering.
think it's safe to say that just breaking through is off the table.
If you listen, you can hear the sounds of cogs and springs coming from it too. Maybe the door itself is some kind of giant ornament.
Either that, or there's something behind it making those sounds. A mark on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Reveal.
Reveal.
Reveal. Oh, that's not what I want. Hold on.
Whoa.
Wrong effect.
Robotic.
Wrong
Whoa.
effect.
Try again.
Bad effect. I need to fix that robot sound because it's too much.
We'll add it to your list of things to fix today or tomorrow.
Reveal.
Oh. Ominous.
It is the same voice actor that does that line. Fun fact.
Hmm.
Because that is not the only time we'll hear that line. And it is the same voice actor.
Hmm.
What was that?
Something wrong, Rain?
It's nothing. It looks like we've done all we can here for now. We should head back up. Ah. Felt like we were so close.
She knows. She knows. She knows. He's the key.
2 more floors in the map there to go to. Yeah.
He's the key.
Yeah, we got 2 more floors. We got floor 5 and 6.
Is he the key master?
Yes.
Yeah, he has a giant keyblade.
Or is he the master key?
Hmm.
So does that make him a tool?
Yes.
Fair.
Either way, he's still a tool.
Looks like it's already evening. I should like to submit a report on that red door before the end of the day.
Van Dyck or Van Dyke?
Van Dyke.
Van Dyke. Okay. Come to think of it, I don't believe Principal Van Dyke is here today. perhaps we should report it to Instructor Sarah first.
Yeah, you're right. I'll tell her about it after we get back to the dorms. Anyway, thanks for coming along again. And I don't know about you guys, but after that, I'm feeling pretty beat. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Will do.
All right. See you later.
Dragon Vision.
Dragon Vision.
Dragon Vision.
You picked up a dragon eyeball at the end.
And that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
Dragon eyeballs.
Dragon eyeballs.
Why is that coming through?
That's so loud.
My goodness. Okay.
That was excessive.
Not sure why.
You shared your audio with me earlier to show me that song.
Wait, I have a question. Trails music is free to use. The developer said that you could use it for stuff, right?
Correct.
Could we use the battle music from Trails in Strahd?
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm working on getting songs for certain things in Strahd.
Okay.
Oh, well, really?
Okay. That's my only request at the moment, other than eventually moving over to Foundry for some other stuff, but I know that's not possible right now.
Well, it's a little bit more possible than it was yesterday. Courtesy of a certain someone.
Oh? Oh?
A certain someone decided that they were going to take it upon themselves to get me a license for Foundry.
Who was that?
I'll give you a guess.
D?
No.
No, it wasn't me.
Who really enjoys buying things for people but themselves?
Oh, Celtic.
Yeah. I got a random message asking for an email address. And I was like, okay. And next thing I know, I get emails about activating my email on Foundry. And then I get receipts with a code for a Foundry Ultimate Edition. The purchase for the Foundry.
Yeah, that was
It was very nice. I'm very appreciative of it. Do not take me the wrong way. But yeah, so I now own a copy of Foundry. I still have to get, I would still have to get all of the rest of the modules, which is still $200+.
Yeah.
It's still not feasible currently. But potentially it can be more feasible. Also, I really need to figure out how the program even functions. So I figured out how to make a campaign.
Ooh.
That's as far as I've gotten. I figured out how to make a campaign and how to import custom modules. So I've got the Kibbles module in there.
Well, you know, there was a person we were talking to yesterday who was in a similar situation, sir.
I'm fully aware of that, but I was not intending on receiving a copy of it. So, you know, that was not in the docket of things I was expecting to be happening while I was at church tonight. So, yeah, I'll have to figure it out. But that's for a later time period. Because, yeah. We can go raid Last Initiative, because they're doing D&D. Oh, we're gonna do D&D tomorrow.
Yeah! Yeah, we are.
We'll be back tomorrow. D&D. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
10 tried making me panic today.